Picture this. You bid farewell to your cherished ones, settle into your bed, and gently surrender to the embrace of slumber. It is an evening much like any other. What if you never opened your eyes to a new day? What if you never opened your eyes to a new day? Last night, a 71-year-old man experienced just that. His family stood in stunned silence. He was free of significant health concerns, showing no indications of distress, merely an ordinary evening as it had always been. But come the next morning, he had vanished. Without a hint of caution, without the opportunity for redemption. Might it have been averted? What many fail to understand is this. As one reaches the age of 70, certain nighttime routines may quietly elevate the risk of heart attacks, strokes, and even unexpected death. What truly sends chills down the spine, many seniors remain unaware that they are committing these errors. A cozy, inviting space, a midnight indulgence, even the way you choose to sleep. These seemingly trivial daily decisions may appear innocuous. However, they may be jeopardizing your health in significant ways. What makes this matter to you? For sleep transcends mere rest. It revolves around the essence of enduring existence. Your approach to winding down for the night profoundly influences your heart, mind, and the span of your life. As one crosses the threshold of 70, the body's reaction to nighttime rituals shifts, no longer mirroring the responses of the vibrant 30s or 40s. What was once acceptable may now pose a grave threat. However, there is a silver lining. The ability to transform it lies within you. In this video, we will explore 4 prevalent bedtime habits that could be subtly undermining your health. You might find some of them quite surprising. Some may be actions you've performed for years without a moment's reflection. By the conclusion of this video, you will be equipped with the knowledge of what to steer clear of and the actions to embrace in order to safeguard your well-being, enhance your sleep, and rise each morning with renewed strength. Believe me, you'll want to stay until the final moment. The final habit is one that almost every senior engages in each night, often without recognizing the inherent dangers it poses. If your well-being, autonomy, and the promise of waking up rejuvenated rather than vulnerable matter to you, continue to pay attention. Let us begin our journey. The reasons behind that late-night meal, potentially robbing you of precious years. Reflect on the days of your youth. A sumptuous dinner enjoyed late into the night can leave you waking up refreshed and ready to embrace the day. However, beyond the age of 70, the body no longer functions in quite the same manner. Your metabolism begins to decelerate. The efficiency of your digestive system diminishes. The choices you make about your evening meal may be subtly elevating your chances of experiencing heart attacks and strokes during the night. Should you find yourself awakening with heartburn, discomfort, or a racing heart, it's likely that your late-night eating habits are the culprits. In reality, the peril extends far beyond mere indigestion. Here lies the path where you sip your way into a perilous evening. Staying properly hydrated is crucial for maintaining optimal health. However, indulging in excessive drinking before bedtime may be quietly endangering you in ways you never anticipated. Envision this. The clock strikes 2 in the morning. Awakening with a pressing urgency, you find yourself compelled to seek the nearest bathroom. With a heavy eyelid and a lingering haze of slumber, you let your legs dangle over the edge of the bed. Rise abruptly. Then, without warning, the room begins to whirl. Your sight becomes hazy. Your knees give way. And before you realize it, you find yourself on the floor. It occurs with greater frequency than one might assume. A common belief among many seniors is that consuming ample water before bedtime is not only harmless but may even offer some benefits. However, beyond the age of 70, the body's ability to process fluids undergoes a notable change. Your bladder begins to lose its strength. Your kidneys continue their vital work even as you drift into slumber. A mere sip of liquid in the evening can propel you to the bathroom repeatedly throughout the night. The repercussions extend well beyond mere sleepless nights. This is the reason this habit can prove to be fatal. Perilous descents into the night. Every time you rise from slumber feeling groggy and disoriented, you heighten the peril of a fall, the fracture of a hip, or the possibility of a head injury. Falls rank among the foremost contributors to severe injuries and fatalities in the elderly population. Abrupt declines in blood pressure. Rising abruptly from your slumber can cause your blood pressure to drop suddenly, resulting in feelings of dizziness, potential fainting, and even a complete collapse. Postural hypotension, a condition often overlooked, poses a quiet danger that many seniors fail to identify. Until the moment has passed, the impact of sleep deprivation on cognitive well-being. Every journey to the bathroom, under the cover of night, interrupts the delicate rhythm of your sleep, hindering the chance for deep, rejuvenating slumber. As time passes, persistent lack of sleep undermines your immune system, elevates blood pressure, and is associated with cognitive decline and the potential onset of dementia. What then is the answer? Adjust your hydration routine. Consume the majority of your fluids earlier in the day, gradually reducing your intake by late afternoon or early evening. This allows your body ample time to process the liquid before you retire for the night. Opt for gentle sips in the evening rather than indulging in full glasses. When the evening thirst arises, sip just enough to maintain your comfort, insufficient to prompt a hasty retreat to the restroom. Be vigilant for concealed sources of liquids. Certain foods, such as soups, melons, cucumbers, and specific medications, possess a high water content that may lead to increased urination. Pay attention to the total amount of liquid you are taking in. Steer clear of caffeine and alcohol in the hours leading up to sleep. Both substances act as diuretics, leading to more frequent urination, which can heighten the likelihood of interrupted sleep and dehydration. A single modest adjustment, reducing fluid intake before bed, can transform a restless night into a serene slumber, while also safeguarding against the peril of a fall in the shadows. Let us delve into yet another unexpected behavior that could be stealing your precious sleep and potentially jeopardizing your heart health. Such events unfold within your body when you indulge in a substantial meal shortly before retiring for the night. Your digestive system enters a state of heightened activity. Your body, rather than indulging in deep, restorative slumber, is occupied with the task of breaking down food. This maintains an elevated heart rate, thwarting the natural nighttime decline that serves as a safeguard against cardiovascular strain. Acid from your stomach surges up into your throat. Reclining too quickly after a meal may trigger acid reflux, resulting in a searing discomfort, persistent cough, or a choking sensation that abruptly rouses you from slumber. As time passes, this may lead to a weakening of the throat muscles, heightening the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a grave lung infection that poses a significant threat to the elderly. Your blood sugar surges to perilous heights. For those grappling with diabetes or prediabetes, indulging in late-night meals may disrupt glucose levels, complicating your body's ability to maintain stable blood sugar during the night. Studies indicate that older adults who often indulge in late-night meals face a markedly increased risk of metabolic disorders, which can lead to heart disease. Let us consider this from a broader viewpoint. Picture this. A late-night hunger pang strikes, and you find yourself drawn to the allure of a rich pasta dish or the tempting embrace of a greasy burger just before you drift off to sleep. In that fleeting moment, there's a sense of satisfaction. Yet as you recline, your body wrestles to maintain the stomach acid in its rightful place. In the stillness of the night, you awaken, a searing discomfort igniting within you. Or, even more dire, you remain in slumber indefinitely. Subtle complications such as unexpected heart strain or an undetected stroke can accumulate their effects over time. What is the answer? Conclude your evening meal a minimum of 3-4 hours prior to retiring for the night, granting your body ample opportunity to digest. For a bedtime snack, opt for something light and easily digestible, such as a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a soothing cup of herbal tea. Steer clear of greasy, spicy, or heavy meals as night falls, particularly those laden with sodium and unhealthy fats, for they may lead to elevated blood pressure and undue strain on the heart. Your body has transformed, and it is time for your habits to evolve as well. By implementing this minor change, you could greatly reduce your chances of experiencing nighttime health concerns, enhance the quality of your sleep, and rise each morning feeling genuinely revitalized. Let us delve into yet another common bedtime error that many seniors remain unaware of, one that adversely affects them night after night. A concealed threat lies within your evening rituals. It begins with a notion that is uncomplicated. In the stillness of the night, you awaken, a pressing urge compelling you to seek the bathroom. You rise from your slumber, swinging your legs over the edge of the bed, and find your footing on the floor. Yet, in an instant, The world shifts on its axis. Your sight dims, the world tilts. And just as you grasp for balance, you find yourself plummeting. This is more than a mere awkward instance. It is a perilous physiological response known as postural hypotension, a swift decline in blood pressure upon rising from a prone position to an upright stance. For the youth, this may induce a fleeting sensation of lightheadedness. However, for the elderly, it may result in dire repercussions. This is the reason it poses a quiet danger. Your body no longer adapts with the same swiftness it once did. With the passage of time, the body's innate mechanisms that govern blood pressure begin to decelerate. When you stand up too abruptly, your heart finds it challenging to deliver sufficient blood to your brain, leading to sensations of lightheadedness, unsteadiness, or perhaps even a total fainting spell. In a fleeting moment, a fall can alter the course of your life forever. A seemingly ordinary journey to the bathroom can unexpectedly lead to a broken hip, a traumatic brain injury, or even more dire consequences. Indeed, falls stand as the foremost cause of injury-related fatalities among seniors aged 70 and above. Your rest is being gradually taken away. Awakening repeatedly throughout the night does more than merely interrupt your slumber. It disrupts the harmony of your body's sleep cycle. Whenever you flick the switch or shift your position, your mind is deceived into believing that dawn has arrived. This inhibits the creation of melatonin, the hormone that governs deep, restorative slumber. As time progresses, this persistent disturbance results in a compromised immune system, increased blood pressure, and potentially a decline in cognitive function. Research indicates that older adults who often awaken during the night face an increased likelihood of developing dementia and other memory-related disorders. It transcends mere slumber. Your long-term brain health is the focus here. What, then, is the answer? Rather than eliminating fluids altogether, which may result in dehydration, consider modifying the timing and manner of your consumption. Consume the majority of your fluids earlier in the day. Commence your hydration journey at dawn, gradually tapering off as the day gives way to night. Gradually diminish as the afternoon wanes. Aim to complete the majority of your beverages by the hour of 6 to 7 in the evening, allowing your body the opportunity to process them prior to bedtime. Opt for small sips rather than filling your glass to the brim. When the night beckons with thirst, resist the urge to down a large glass of water in haste. Perhaps indulge in just a few sips instead. Exercise caution regarding concealed sources of moisture. Soups, succulent fruits such as watermelon and oranges, along with certain medications, possess a high water content that plays a role in nocturia, the condition of frequent urination during the night. Reduce your intake of caffeine and alcohol as the evening approaches. Caffeine serves as a diuretic, amplifying urine production and exacerbating the issue at hand. While alcohol might give the impression of inducing sleepiness, it ultimately interferes with deep sleep and can lead to more frequent nighttime bathroom visits. By refining your hydration practices, you can minimize nighttime disruptions, achieve deeper sleep, and safeguard yourself against perilous falls and prolonged cognitive decline. Let us delve into yet another unexpected bedtime error that may be subtly jeopardizing your heart each night. Could the temperature of your bedroom be jeopardizing your heart's health? The sensation of sinking into a warm, cozy bed is a delight cherished by many. It envelops me in warmth, a sense of nostalgia, and creates an ideal atmosphere for surrendering to slumber. Imagine if I revealed that maintaining an excessively warm room at night could be subtly jeopardizing your heart health and potentially reducing your lifespan. Numerous seniors often err by turning up the thermostat or layering on thick blankets, believing it will enhance their sleep quality. However, in truth, slumbering in a heated environment heightens your chances of encountering heart issues, dehydration, and restless, subpar sleep. And this is where it becomes even more astonishing. Certain experts suggest that regularly sleeping in a heated environment may indeed hasten the processes of aging and cognitive decline. While I can anticipate your thoughts, I must confess that I have always found a more restful slumber in warmth. I tend to feel the chill quite readily. Reducing the temperature will only lead to my discomfort. This is precisely why this subject stirs such debate. The concealed perils of slumbering in excessive warmth. With the passage of time, our bodies gradually diminish in their capacity to manage temperature effectively. The capacity to perspire and dissipate heat diminishes, leading to an increased likelihood of body temperature soaring excessively. particularly during slumber. As your body succumbs to the heat of the night, your heart is compelled to exert itself, laboring to restore balance and alleviate the burden on your cardiovascular system. Discover the effects of slumbering in a cozy environment. Heightened strain on the heart. The heart must exert greater effort to maintain body temperature, resulting in increased blood pressure and a heightened risk of heart attacks or strokes. Quiet desiccation. Even in the absence of thirst, your body experiences a greater loss of fluids during the night when it is overheated. Even mild dehydration can lead to thicker blood, heightening the chances of blood clots and strokes, particularly among the elderly. Uneasy, fragmented slumber. When your body becomes overheated, it hinders your ability to attain the deep, restorative sleep vital for memory function, immune health, and longevity. Research indicates that older adults who rest in environments exceeding 70 degrees C tend to awaken more often and suffer from diminished sleep quality overall. The passage of time. Certain researchers propose that persistent overheating during sleep could hasten cognitive decline by elevating oxidative stress within the brain. Chronic inadequate sleep has been associated with dementia, Alzheimer's, and various other memory-related ailments. What compels one to embrace the uncertainty? Yet, this is where the plot thickens even further. What is the perfect temperature for a good night's sleep? Most sleep experts suggest maintaining your bedroom temperature around 15 degrees C to 19 degrees C, ideally close to 67 degrees Fi. Yet, numerous seniors dismiss this counsel, as they experience a heightened chill during the night as they grow older. Yet, experiencing a chill does not inherently indicate that your body requires additional warmth. Your circulation may not be as robust as it once was. Excessive heat merely compels your heart to exert more effort. What alternative actions should you consider? Gradually reduce the temperature in your bedroom. Should you find yourself accustomed to a cozy environment, it would be unwise to suddenly lower the thermostat significantly overnight. Gradually decrease the temperature by 1 degree C to 0.5 degrees C each night until you achieve the ideal range. Opt for bedding that allows for breathability. Thick synthetic blankets ensnare warmth, exacerbating the discomfort of overheating. Choose instead the comfort of light, breathable cotton or the practicality of moisture-wicking fabrics. Employ a fan or crack open a window to invite a refreshing flow of air. The invigorating embrace of fresh air serves to thwart the accumulation of carbon dioxide, enhancing the quality of your slumber while maintaining a natural coolness in your body. Dress in layers, but with discernment. For those who often find themselves shivering, consider donning light, removable layers rather than cranking up the heat. This way, you can easily adapt to your comfort level without the risk of becoming too warm. This topic is sure to ignite a lively discussion. Some individuals insist that warmth is essential for a good night's sleep, while others are convinced that a chilly room holds the secret to a longer life. Do you find that a warm room enhances your sleep? Or are you open to experimenting with a cooler temperature? Share your reflections in the comments below. I invite you to engage in a discussion. Before you reach for that thermostat, let's delve into another surprising error that many seniors commit each night and explore how it might be jeopardizing your heart's health. The impact of your bedroom temperature on the health of your heart and brain. Have you ever awakened to your body slick with sweat, restless and turning throughout the night, only to greet the morning with a sense of grogginess and lethargy? One could attribute it to the passage of time. What if the true offender was something as straightforward as the temperature in your bedroom? Numerous seniors inadvertently cultivate an ideal environment for nighttime dehydration, heart strain, and potential cognitive decline by maintaining excessively warm rooms. What could possibly be more disheartening? They remain oblivious to the extent of the harm it is causing. Consider Harold, for instance. At the age of 74, Harold finds solace in the pages of a good book, savoring the quiet moments before he drifts off to sleep. He maintains his bedroom at a snug 75 degrees and layers on heavy blankets, convinced that the enveloping warmth will enhance his slumber. Yet, night after night, he stirs from slumber, drenched in sweat, his body weary and his mind unsettled. Each morning greets him with a haze of confusion, aching joints, and a persistent sluggishness that lingers throughout the day. Unbeknownst to Harold, the cozy warmth of his sleeping quarters is hindering his body from achieving the deep, restorative slumber it so urgently craves. The rationale supporting the necessity of a cooler environment. With the passage of time, our bodies gradually lose their ability to effectively manage temperature regulation. Our bodies no longer perspire as readily. Circulation diminishes, and the natural capacity to regulate temperature during slumber diminishes. When we slumber in a room that is excessively warm, our heart must labor diligently to maintain our body's temperature. Increased blood viscosity elevates the likelihood of a stroke. The dehydration that occurs during the night thickens the blood, heightening the likelihood of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes. Older adults resting in elevated temperatures face a significantly increased danger of encountering these serious health issues. Disrupted slumber diminishes cognitive abilities. When your body becomes overheated, it hinders your ability to enter deep REM sleep, a crucial phase for consolidating memories, supporting immune function, and repairing iron brain cells. Research indicates that older adults who regularly rest in warm settings face an elevated risk of cognitive deterioration, encompassing conditions such as dementia and Alzheimer's. Pressure on your heart. Resting in a cozy room compels your cardiovascular system to exert more effort, resulting in increased heart rates and elevated blood pressure during the night. Over time, this heightens the risk of cardiac events, particularly among individuals with pre-existing heart conditions. Experts on longevity suggest that maintaining your bedroom temperature between 60°F and 67°F is essential for achieving optimal sleep quality. This replicates the natural decline in body temperature that occurs as we ready ourselves for deep slumber. However, numerous seniors are hesitant to embrace this notion, as they believe that warmth is essential for a good night's sleep. Here lies the key. There is no need for you to experience the chill. It is essential to avoid overheating. Ways to chill your space while maintaining comfort. Choose your layers with care. Opt for light, breathable cotton, or moisture-wicking fabrics, rather than a single heavy synthetic blanket, as these materials promote better airflow. This allows you to stay warm while preventing heat from being trapped. Select the appropriate sleep attire. Cast aside heavy pajamas in favor of lightweight, moisture-wicking fabrics that assist in maintaining an ideal body temperature. Enhance the flow of air. Gently crack the window or employ a modest fan to encourage a flow of air. This not only aids in regulating temperature, but also enhances air quality, diminishing allergens and pollutants that can interfere with sleep. Make gradual adjustments to your thermostat. If you are accustomed to a cozy atmosphere, avoid making sudden alterations all at once. Gradually decrease your room temperature by 1–2 degrees F each night until you find your ideal comfort zone. An uncomplicated solution that may extend your lifespan significantly. With a simple adjustment, you can significantly lower your chances of experiencing strokes, heart attacks, and high blood pressure. Enhance the quality of your sleep, bolster memory retention, and nurture cognitive well-being. Awaken with a sense of renewal, vitality coursing through your veins, and a mind honed to a fine edge. May I inquire about the warmth of your bedroom during the night? Would you consider adjusting your thermostat to enhance your sleep quality and overall well-being? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's engage in a conversation. Before you retire for the evening, there's an additional nighttime ritual that may be subtly undermining your health night after night. Yet, it is a matter that often escapes the contemplation of many seniors. Could you be unknowingly slumbering in the most perilous position? Many individuals seldom ponder the nature of their slumber. Ultimately, if you find yourself at ease, isn't that what truly counts? Not beyond the age of 70. With the passage of time, your body experiences nuanced yet profound transformations. Your muscles become less defined, circulation diminishes, and lung capacity wanes. Your sleeping posture can either nurture or challenge your body's well-being. A poor sleeping position may quietly jeopardize your health, increasing the likelihood of heart failure, stroke, and even sudden cardiac arrest. The reality of resting in a supine position. It is a common belief that lying flat on one's back is the optimal position for restful slumber. However, for seniors, it can prove to be one of the most perilous situations. Allow me to elaborate. Firstly, it limits the flow of air. The force of gravity draws your tongue and soft tissues gently downward, obstructing your airway, whether in part or entirely. This heightens the likelihood of obstructive sleep apnea, a state characterized by interruptions in breathing that occur repeatedly during the night. Even in the depths of a restless slumber, these disturbances diminish the vital oxygen flow to both your brain and heart, exerting additional pressure on your cardiovascular system. Additionally, it elevates blood pressure and places strain on the heart. When oxygen intake diminishes, the heart is compelled to exert greater effort to circulate blood, potentially leading to elevated blood pressure during the night. As time progresses, this elevates the likelihood of heart disease, stroke, and unexpected cardiac incidents. Thirdly, it may result in acid reflux and aspiration, pneumonia. For those grappling with acid reflux or GERD, reclining on your back can facilitate the ascent of stomach acid into the esophagus, resulting in nighttime choking, persistent coughing, and potentially even lung infections. What is the optimal sleeping position for older adults? Slumbering on the left side? The most secure option enhances blood flow. This posture enables your heart to function with greater efficiency, alleviating pressure on your cardiovascular system. Improves the process of digestion. The force of gravity serves as a guardian, preventing stomach acid from ascending, thereby diminishing the likelihood of heartburn and acid reflux. Enhances the art of respiration. Your airways stay unobstructed, minimizing snoring and lowering the chances of sleep apnea. Sleeping on the right side. An alternative choice, a modest improvement over resting on your back, yet it may exert additional pressure on your heart. For those with heart conditions or elevated blood pressure, it is advisable to prefer lying on your left side, sleeping on one's stomach. In certain instances, it may assist in alleviating snoring and preventing airway obstructions. However, prolonged use can lead to strain on the neck and spine. Should you find yourself in the position of sleeping this way, consider opting for a slender pillow or forgoing one entirely to maintain the alignment of your neck. Expert advice for achieving the optimal sleeping posture. I'd consider utilizing a body pillow. Should you find it challenging to remain on your side, consider embracing a body pillow to help deter any rolling onto your back. Gently raise your head a notch. Gently raise your head a notch. A gentle slope of 4 to 6 inches, achieved with an adjustable bed or wedge pillow, can effectively maintain open airways, particularly beneficial for individuals dealing with sleep apnea or GERD. Provide assistance to your knees and lower back. Position a pillow between your knees to promote spinal alignment and alleviate joint pressure. Choose a mattress that provides optimal support for side sleeping. A mattress that strikes a balance between medium firmness and softness aids in evenly distributing body weight, ensuring a comfortable night's sleep for side sleepers. A subtle shift that has the potential to preserve your existence. Though it might appear to be a minor change, the way you position yourself while sleeping can significantly impact the quality of your rest, distinguishing between rejuvenating slumber and a night fraught with hidden health dangers. What is your typical nighttime slumber like? Do you find yourself drifting off on your side, resting on your back, or perhaps curled up on your stomach? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's engage in a conversation. Before you leave, there's one last crucial error that countless seniors inadvertently commit each night, and it may be stealing away years of vibrant health. Could your choice of sleeping position be gradually impacting the health of your heart and brain? For years, Richard, a 76-year-old retired teacher, believed that his nightly battles were merely an inevitable aspect of growing older. He would rise from slumber, burdened by fatigue, his head throbbing, thoughts shrouded in a haze. In the stillness of the night, his wife observed a troubling phenomenon. At times, he would cease to breathe for a fleeting moment, only to be jolted back to life with a sudden gasp for air. Initially, he dismissed it, but as time passed, his symptoms intensified. Fatigue, memory lapses, and relentless headaches plagued him. At last, a visit to the doctor unveiled the reality. Richard's choice of sleeping position was silently exacerbating undiagnosed sleep apnea, placing a perilous burden on his heart night after night. And here lies the astonishing revelation. A multitude of seniors are unwittingly engaging in the very same behavior. The significance of your sleeping position increases as you reach the age of 70. With the passage of time, significant physiological transformations occur within your body. The efficiency of your oxygen intake diminishes as your lung function deteriorates. The pace of your circulation diminishes, heightening the likelihood of strain on the heart. The tone of your muscles diminishes, leading to a greater likelihood of your airway collapsing. The manner in which you sleep has a direct impact on your breathing, circulation, and the overall health of your heart. Improper sleeping posture may result in sleep apnea and a lack of oxygen. When you rest on your back, the force of gravity gently drags your tongue and throat muscles downward, which can lead to a partial or total obstruction of your airway. This results in interrupted breathing, diminished oxygen levels, and heightened strain on the heart. Numerous seniors remain unaware of their sleep apnea, yet the repercussions over time can be profoundly detrimental. Strain on the heart and complications within the circulatory system. Research indicates that resting on your right side may exert additional pressure on your heart, complicating the efficient circulation of blood. This poses a significant risk for elderly individuals with heart conditions, as it may lead to fluid accumulation in the lungs and legs, ultimately resulting in congestive heart failure over time. The condition of acid reflux and GERD is deteriorating. For those plagued by heartburn, the choice of sleeping position can be critical. An improper alignment may permit stomach acid to ascend into the throat, heightening the likelihood of persistent irritation, coughing, and the potential onset of periodine, aspiration pneumonia, a lung infection stemming from the inhalation of stomach acid. For seniors, the optimal sleeping position is on the left side. The gold standard enhances circulation and alleviates pressure on the heart, enabling it to function with greater efficiency. It promotes better digestion by maintaining stomach acid in its rightful place, thereby minimizing heartburn and reflux. Additionally, it optimizes breathing, ensuring that airways remain unobstructed, which in turn diminishes the likelihood of sleep apnea and oxygen deprivation. If you find yourself needing to sleep on your back, consider this alternative approach. Raise your head and upper body with a wedge pillow or an adjustable bed to avert airway collapse. If you have been diagnosed with or suspect you have sleep apnea, consider utilizing a CPAP or an anti-snoring device. Position a body pillow beside you to promote a natural inclination to roll onto your side. Enhance your body's ability to achieve restful sleep. Position a pillow between your knees. This maintains the alignment of your spine and helps avert discomfort in the hips or lower back. Select a mattress and pillow that promote airflow. Memory foam and adjustable mattresses offer a soothing embrace, alleviating pressure points while enhancing circulation. Steer clear of bulky, cumbersome pillows that elevate your head excessively. This may exacerbate airway obstruction, a subtle shift that has the power to preserve your existence. The manner in which you arrange your body during the night transcends mere comfort. It revolves around the essence of enduring existence. With a few straightforward modifications, you can enhance heart performance, avert perilous drops in oxygen levels, reduce the likelihood of strokes, and alleviate nighttime strain on the heart. Awaken with a sense of vitality rather than fatigue. What brings you peace as you close your eyes at night? Are you open to adjusting your stance for improved health and a longer life? Concluding reflections. A modest shift this evening might lead to a lifetime of difference. Today we have discussed 4 seemingly harmless bedtime rituals. Yet, they are quietly influencing your heart, your quality of sleep, and your lifespan. From indulging in late-night meals and overindulging in beverages to residing in a sweltering bedroom and adopting precarious sleeping postures. Every habit quietly influences your well-being in ways you may not have envisioned. Yet, behold the undeniable reality. Your health is shaped not solely by the passage of time, but by your readiness to embrace transformation and growth. The potential to awaken tomorrow with a sense of vitality, clarity, and heightened awareness remains within your grasp, surpassing the feelings of today. This evening, as you prepare to drift into slumber, pause for a moment to reflect on your nighttime rituals with sincerity. Which of these habits hold the most significance for you? Perhaps you experienced a sense of restlessness during the night, awoke feeling dizzy, or observed a gradual depletion of your energy. Recognizing the need for change is the initial stride on the journey of transformation. I present to you a challenge. Tonight, consider making a single, subtle change. Consider having dinner a bit earlier, reducing fluid intake before bedtime, adjusting your thermostat down a few degrees, or perhaps resting on your left side. A modest adjustment, when practiced consistently, can profoundly enhance your well-being and overall quality of life as time unfolds. Heed the wisdom of those who came before. What truly matters is not the number of years you have lived. It's the essence of your existence. Life holds immense value, and the rituals you embrace each night can either diminish your years or restore them. What will be your selection?